we're back on DayZ on the Xbox, and to answer somebody's question about whether it still rains in the game, it absolutely does, because it is now. Look at the little raindrops around the glow stick. Crazy. So yeah, it's nighttime, and I have no idea where I am. I think I'm going to drop that visor, though, because I don't think it's all that useful. So we're a bit limited on items at the moment. If you saw the last stream, you would know that we had some unforeseen deaths. So that's why there's a new character, if you're only following from the videos. And I joined a new server at the middle of the night, and it's kind of pitch black, but it's really cool for showing off the glow stick. We're doing the corner kind of peak thing. So to do that, if you aren't familiar with that, you do your left bumper, you hold it, and then you use the right stick, and you can kind of look around. To answer questions, yes guys, so for throwing, I did come to the conclusion after I was told in the next stream, you do have to actually hold RT down in order to get a throw going on for a further distance, which is kind of funny. Learned that in the stream. So hopefully the tomato still gives me good seeds afterwards. I just gotta kind of, eat it so that I don't sort of die of thirst. And hopefully we're heading to a city. It's just so pitch black. Anyways, so I understand they've been having certain disconnect issues. That's due to the overabundance and unexpected quantity of players that I guess are joining back into the game, which is odd. I guess the DayZ updates really do get people sort of going on this. So yeah, they're currently testing optimization for their online services, and I mean, they're working on it, guys. They're trying to make things run better. And they can't turn on all their live servers, so that's actually why my server that I got isn't live yet. And again, I've been getting a lot of questions about it, guys. It's probably just going to be a 1 month thing. It's very expensive to get these things going for a low player count. You don't get a lot of value out of it, in my opinion, so it wouldn't be financially logical for me to run one for very long, but we'll definitely have a video or so showing that off, maybe a stream too, and you guys will have access to that while it is live, obviously, because you guys are checking out the content, so I want to be able to provide that. Where the hell am I? Other than that, news. So the Australian version of DayZ was denied classification, so they can't actually sell it right now. They say the Australian player base is a big and very important part of our community. At the current moment, we're looking for the best solution to keep the game on the Australian market and pass classification according to all regulations. So Australia kind of sucks as a country when it comes to games. Not normally. Well, I mean, the giant monsters I've heard that live out there, like spiders and stuff, are kind of sucky. But game-wise, yeah, it's extremely hard to get like classification and everything in the country. They have very odd rules, and hopefully those get changed over time. But how much they can do. So they're doing everything in their power to keep the game playable and available for Australian players. So sorry to hear about the Australian guys. Hopefully things work out for you. They're also teasing 1.05, and I guess I kind of missed this beforehand, but we're just going to play a quick clip over what we're doing right now, so you could see that they're vaulting and hopping over fences and stuff. So that, like I mentioned in the past, is going to be a feature 1.05, and they say, somebody asks, is this coming soon? And they say define soon with quotations. So I don't know if that's them being cheeky that it's coming quickly or it's not going to come for a long time. I have no idea what that really means. So yeah, that's interesting. And I guess more guns might be coming too. They kind of put a message out about it. Oh look, a fence. That's cool. I guess I should maybe head to the power lines. I feel like I'm getting away from where I need to be, and it sucks that you can't really drink the water in the game. Sort of a big issue, to be honest, because my thirst is gonna kill me. This is literally gonna kill me. It's not the fact that I was like ill prepared or anything, but the fact that it like it didn't hopper spawn, I guess. I don't know. It spawned me out in the middle of goddamn nowhere and nighttime. I hope the glow stick's light enough. I did want to show that feature off, because that is kind of new, and in my opinion, kind of interesting. So not only am I dying of thirst, even though it's raining, my character is, you know, not able to really see. So there's a dirt road and a trail path. So do I want to go this way or this way? Let's go this way. Let's see what happens. We'll follow the road. We have high hopes, right? So yeah, DayZ, kind of interesting. That's sort of all the details we have at the moment. I mean, there's not really a lot of, you know, things like that. Be sure you send in your errors and stuff that you get. Oh, crap. Where'd the road go? This sucks. I don't know why you would want to play this game at night. You know what? I've got 2 flares. Jeez, there we go. Screw using the glow stick. Jeez. Okay. Now we can actually see what's going on. I don't know why you'd want to play this at night. It's just kind of sucks. Yeah, but that's all the details we have of, like, new info and things. I mean, the update just came out. I'm waiting on my, you know, server and everything so that I can show that off. Where are we? We are here. Okay, so we gotta keep heading down that way in order to, you know, kind of get to somewhere. I'm hoping for, like, do I have anything water-wise? I've got a tomato if things keep getting worse. Let's see how many kilometers we've got. 0.8 that way, there's a city. 3.3 that way. 1.3 this way. So we're going to go to Tira, I guess. Even though it'd be more ideal to go to the other place. But because it's less kilometers and I'm less likely to actually end up dying. Because I want to survive and getting soaked, and this is not a good situation. But yeah, pretty intense DayZ. A lot of things in the update. I know MVGs are broken, guys. I'm sorry to hear. Not much I can do about it. You should have expected these things. You gotta keep your hopes and dreams minimal in life. Seriously, you're gonna be disappointed all the time. Especially with the DayZ updates. Don't get your hopes up too much. That's just kind of what happens in this, so... You know, sorry, but yeah. I also think the universal flashlights are broken, somebody mentioned. So that's something to keep in mind. What else is there? I don't know much else. I think people are largely okay with the update, aside from, like, you know, certain performance issues and stuff like that. You know, but there's not much you can really do, right? You just gotta keep on keeping on. Moving past that, I had an interesting day today. I went showroom checking out, which I actually think would be a pretty cool date idea, in my opinion, to go and just, like, check out houses and stuff. So you get an idea what the other person you're seeing is actually kind of, you know, potentially interested in the future. That aside, I just kind of went to look because I really have this, like, neighborhood that I'm kind of very interested in. Down the road, and, you know, just timeline wise it could be somewhere I want to end up. Wow, the rain is kind of intensifying. I don't think I'm gonna make it before I die of thirst, which sucks, but oh well. I think it's becoming daytime, maybe. I don't know, it's not really gonna save me. I'm hoping I get to the place I'm trying to get to, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, I went to check out some homes and stuff. Pretty cool. You can really tell which ones kind of know what they're talking about when they're selling them and which ones don't. The one guy was super hyped about my online career of doing stuff, so that was neat to chat about. And yeah, it was kind of fun. They were doing, like, a whole sort of food thing there, if that makes sense. Oh, now it's kind of daytime. Yeah, they were having, like, a special food thing there, so I was like, I'll go check it out and stuff. It was kind of fun, taking a look at things and everything like that, getting an idea of costs. Something neat to look forward to and work towards, because I'm kind of saving up towards that at some point, so, you know, that's the dream, right? To own property. Yeah, past that, I went to see Dora at the City of Gold. and it was actually pretty good. I've never seen the animated show. It wasn't really part of my generation. But yeah, the movie was pretty good. It was kind of like a gritty continuation of the animated series, it looked like, because it showed her quickly growing up, and then this was like many years later. And she's kind of crazy, technically, like breaking the fourth wall, and it's actually not bad. It has some good adult humor, and it's also good for children, too, in my opinion, like the younger audience, so yeah, that was surprising. I'm totally gonna die here. Is this a saline bag? I don't think that's gonna work. Well, at least it stopped raining. Oh, the IV start kit is not what you think it is. We're gonna keep on keeping on with the flare, though. Kind of making a smoke screen. Maybe the GIF is just right time of day or something for it. That aside, yeah, the movie was actually pretty well done. I was very surprised, and I discovered that the theater that's right near where I am and where I want to live is like an alcoholic theater. You can drink and stuff there, so it was kind of cool. I had some Stella Artois, and yeah, it was quite an enjoyable film. Even minus the drinking, it was quite good. Surprisingly, pleasantly surprised. Which, you don't really have that when you watch and review a lot of movies like I do. It's very rare you actually see good ones. Think about it. I think the average American, that's United States, I actually have the stat, I should look this up on my sticky note. 1 to 4 movies a year for the average American, which is crazy because I see sometimes in a week I'll see 3 movies in the theaters to review. Not to mention ones I screen at home and stuff, so that number seems crazy to me. But that's the actual number. A car, why is there a car battery out here? Why? Anyways, yeah, so I see quite a few bad movies, and this one was actually decent. Shocking. Okay, I'm gonna die, guys. I never anticipated that this would be the way I die. Wearing a great firefighter outfit in the middle of the forest with an igloo backpack design. Why did they choose the children's backpacks? There must have been some kind of jokish thing around that and putting the symbols on it. They'll be oh, that's cute. And someone also mentioned that one of the characters in DayZ kind of looks like Dora, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong indeed. I thought this was an easy 1.3 kilometers. I feel that's not the case at all, unless I passed it, which I don't think I did. Is it up on that mountain? It might be here. Am I gonna make it? Things are not good. I'm just staggering along somehow. I just don't understand how you could die so fast in the wilderness by not eating or drinking for 2 minutes. It hasn't even been that long. Seriously. This is unbelievable. It's not as bad as that one time, though, where I was just strangling along. It's kind of a nice nature walk, you know what I mean? Just really taking in the scene. But honestly, this kind of forest is a bit underwhelming now after doing some hikes in places, because it's real forests are super dense. I mean, this is great for a game forest. Seriously, it's quite impressive. But when I see the real forest, it's holy hell, those things are dense with vegetation and crap on the ground. Oh, I could have just walked to the coastline. I feel in the amount of time that I've spent going out here. I'm gonna have to drop my flare, guys. Oh, she's not looking too good. I wonder if this makes me go faster. I think I'm gonna pass out from dehydration. This has been a pretty tragic death, I think. Spawning in the middle of the forest at night, waiting for daytime to come. And just dealing with the sorrows of a slow death. The sad thing is, I bet I'm gonna just reach somewhere, and it'll be too late. Or it'll be ironic because the city I was going to was actually to my left, just up the hill. I know it's a hilled area, I know that for sure because I have been to the city. That's why I was trying to go to it. I was like, oh. He flies back. Oh wow, I got an instant respawn. Isn't there usually like a 15-second like cooldown or something? That was kind of shocking, to be honest. I didn't anticipate the jettisonly quick return. Is that because beforehand the game actually had to load, but now they've optimized it so well that you just kind of appear back in? I think that's kind of interesting. Dun 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 dun. Let's see what's going on here. You know, actually, I think I was thinking of doing like an optimization sort of test on the game between consoles, and I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be pretty hard spawn-wise because you wouldn't spawn in the same area, which would be sort of a pain in the ass to do this. And I'll have to think about how I would handle that sort of thing. I hate this spawn area. There's like nothing going on here. It's really not that entertaining to go to the spot. Yeah, I want these. I also kind of want to wear out my shoes so I can test that sort of thing. I haven't had that happen yet. Or did it happen? I wasn't even paying attention. That could have happened. Keep in mind, people, that if you are sliding down ladders, you need to have gloves on. Otherwise, it may cause you to bleed. Just so you know. One of these times I want to come in these like barns here and actually find like a crazy cool shotgun or something. You know what I mean? Like a super helpful item. Just one of these times. And I want to blow up a gas station. Badly. And it would be like, I'd be like, whoa, man, crazy. Wouldn't that be sick? I don't know. Police jacket. I don't know. No, I don't want. There we go. A pistol suppressor. I'm glad those are spawning more commonly now. I mean, I prefer a gun, but gotta take what you gotta take, right? A pea coat. Jolly good, sir. Gunter 2-door. That's the door of the new car. So there we go. A tease of that, guys. I don't know. There's all this like neat stuff here. Eventually, I'm gonna have to head out to like an airstrip to see what's sort of changed over in those landscapes, because I understand you can get like what the heck? Oh, well, this is interesting. Huh. As I can understand, you can get like crashed helicopters and stuff now more common. I've seen like cars, but I think I have to save that for a stream to sort of do it properly, that kind of venture, because it is so far now, and because the respawning system is stupid in this game. I'm sorry, I'm allowed to have an opinion. I think it sucks. I think it's the worst thing they've ever done here, and it makes me kind of not want to play it anymore. It's very unappealing due to that. Oh. That's a dead zombie, right? Humans don't die that way. Or do they? And it's fresh too, guys. That means there's people. People were nearby. What were they doing? Probably taking all the loot, except for the 9.19mm rounds that were there, obviously. They missed out. I've noticed that like cars and car parts seem more common. Is anyone else feeling that? Like, I've even seen some like Olga chases or chassis just sitting around, available everywhere, which is surprising. Oh, did they just release a new notification? No. There's just like a weird reload in the background. The zombies are coming. What's that over there? Is that like a dead body? Oh, jeez. Don't these used to have like a weird side area that you can kind of go to? I want your backpack. Taste the glow, or not the glow stick, I don't know. Can't think of it right now. The road flare. Taste the road flare. You know, like, taste the rainbow, kind of, but... Oh, cool, that one had sardines on them. Great. So I guess you can sort of, like, drag the backpack on there, and that fixes what I think is a glitch right now. Crap, how do you do this? Is it like... Can't remember how you do this. There we go. Now I'm on the right-hand side. Good. Weird aspect size for me. Well, this should be a fun town to explore, and yeah, that's kind of DayZ for now, I guess.